Well, hello and welcome to the Jeff Bridges double pack this week. I somehow managed to go to the theaters twice during the last week, and I saw two movies. Of course, twice, two movies, and both started with the letters TR. The first one was Tron Legacy, and the second one was True Grit, both starring Jeff Bridges. Um, on the height of his fame after his Oscar win last year for Crazy Heart. So let's do that chronologically. Tron Legacy was really cool. I was awaiting this movie for a long time. I'm not a fanboy like many others. I'm born after the first one was released, and to be honest, I haven't seen the movie, the original Tron, until 2 weeks ago, I think. And I liked it. I'm not totally crazy about it, but I liked it. It was definitely a cool movie, a nice experience. Especially if you're like into Star Wars, you will like Tron. About Tron Legacy, it's a worthwhile sequel, I'd say. Jeff Bridges is cool. He has like this Zen thing going, like what we like from him since Lebowski, probably his most famous role. Um, and the story focuses mostly on his son. So Jeff Bridges is Kevin Flynn, and he disappeared into the world of the grid or the world of the computer, or however you want to call it. Sorry for some mistakes. As I said, I'm not a fanboy. I might make some mistakes on that. Uh, the deal is, Jeff Bridges got sucked into the computer world during the late '80s and disappeared completely. He was uh, he was lost, or he seemed lost, and all the world was like wondering, where is he? Where is he? So in our time, like in 2010, his son, Sam Flynn, played by Garrett Hedlund, a rising star in the Hollywood sky, soon to be seen on the road. Wait for that, this is gonna be awesome. Um, he also gets computerized somehow and is trying to save his dad from there. Or at least, I mean, it's not his intention, but he's discovering that his dad is still alive and they bond and reunion. It's pretty cool, it's nice. It's not totally awesome, but it's nice. The really awesome thing about the movie, in my opinion, is the special effects. Oh damn! In 3D, you gotta see this in theaters. Don't wait for it on DVD. It's gonna be a disappointment. You have to see it in theaters. So we have the special effects together with 3D. We have the awesome soundtrack by Daft Punk. Finally, new music by Daft Punk. If you like electronic music, you gotta see this movie. You gotta get a soundtrack. In my opinion, it's definitely one of the best soundtracks of the year. And the third thing is Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde is playing this girl Quora, or not a girl. She's actually a program in the computer world, and she's um, like an, how should I call it, an apprentice maybe of Jeff Bridges, like of Kevin Flynn, and she's hella cool. She's really good in this role. If you ask me, like, she's the better Megan Fox. She's gonna be as big as Megan Fox, even bigger, because she's a better actress, that's for sure. She has like screen presence. She's not like all body and nothing behind it. She's good. She's really good. Like every scene she's on screen, she's just taking it. Jeff Bridges, in comparison, is cool, but he's just cool. Olivia Wilde is freaking awesome. Um, so the really cool thing about the movie, it has its share of epic scenes. It's, as I said, together the special effects are awesome, the music's awesome. On the big screen in 3D, it's just mind blowing. I totally I totally liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it. I liked it more than I expected to. It has some. It sometimes gets a bit draggy. Like there's not really much story behind. We have like Jeff Bridges' doppelganger, his like younger self, computerized Jeff Bridges, called Clue, and he's the main villain. But as I said, go check out the movie. It's not about, you don't want to see it because of the battle between old and young Jeff Bridges. You want to see it because of these three things: special effects, music, Olivia Wilde. Freaking awesome. Oh, and before I forget it, it has probably the best cameo of the whole year. Really, the best cameo. I don't want to spoil you guys. It's actually in the beginning of the movie, and first I thought I would remember who it is. First I thought it would be him, then I checked it out later on the internet, I was right. It's somehow a connection to the villain of the first movie, Dillinger, if you remember it, but that's all I gotta tell you, so check it out, you'll see what I mean. So Tron Legacy, let's say 7 out of 10, yeah, in theaters. On DVD, probably only 5 out of 10, but in theaters, watch it, awesome. To the second movie, True Grit, some, yeah, some people nowadays, most people nowadays, I don't know, are probably familiar with the original. I'm not, but I know it's based on a Charles Portis novel from the late 60s, I think. And the original featured John Wayne, and it was his first Academy Award he won. The story focuses on this little girl. Her name's Maddie Ross. Her father got killed by this guy, Tom Chaney, and she wants to take revenge. And to take revenge, she hires a U.S. Marshal named Rooster Cockburn, and they track him down. And well, what happens next? I'm not gonna tell you. You want to see the movie? You don't want to be spoiled? Okay, that's the main story. She wants to take revenge. It's basically a revenge story. Although Maddie Ross is the main character, the movie mostly focuses on Rooster Cockburn. Kind of a mm, definitely an interesting character. Let's call it this way. So, what should make this movie awesome? First of all, it's made by the Coen Brothers. The Coen Brothers, most people know the Coen Brothers. I bet every fanboy has seen Lebowski, has probably seen No Country for Old Men, Fargo, definitely my favorite. I love Fargo, awesome movie. Or Burn After Reading. Burn After Reading is cool too. Not as cool as Fargo or something, but it's a good movie too. So, True Grit should be awesome, but it somehow wasn't. I don't know how they, whether it was because it wasn't their own material or something. It was a nice watch, but it didn't seem that important or groundbreaking to me. We have on the plus side, we have Haley Steinfeld playing the 14-year-old Maddie Ross. She's pretty good. She's a real discovery for the movie world. She's gonna be big later. She could be the next Chloe Moritz. Yeah, I could see like I don't know, is it a trend that we have like all these young girls suddenly become huge movie stars? Chloe Moritz, Haley Steinfeld, who's next? Dakota Fanning, Kristen Stewart, all these young girls and suddenly become huge. Emma Watson, I don't know who else. Yeah, Haley Steinfeld's gonna be next of them. She's gonna be in a row with them. Then we have Jeff Bridges, of course. As I said, this is the Jeff Bridges double pack, so I'm gonna talk about that. He's playing Rooster Cockburn. He's good, but I had one huge problem with the movie. He's mumbling, like bad, and speaking in this accent. And although I'm not American, I'm not English. English is not my native language. I had huge problems to understand him. I watched this movie with a friend of mine, and even she had problems understanding most of what he said. He's just like roar, 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 roar. It sounds funny, but it's hard, hella hard to understand him. So that's on the downside for me. For me as a native speaker, if you're like as a non-native speaker, for me of course. If you're a native speaker of English, of the English language, then you might have not problems as big as I had. And who else is in the movie? We have Matt Damon as the Texas Ranger LaBeef, who's funny, and he has a great scene together with Haley Steinfeld. Totally unexpected. I was just like sitting. No, I can't spoil you. It's pretty awesome. It's just like, uh, There's a scene in the movie like Haley Steinfeld or Maddie Ross. She's crossing the river with a horse, and on the other side of the river there's Matt Damon together with Jeff Bridges, and Matt Damon just has the greatest reaction ever. I laughed really hard. In the role of the villain we have Josh Brolin, who we all know from No Country for Old Men, and it's his second western, or at least his second western, after the huge disaster Jonah Hex, if anyone remembers that. I haven't seen it, but it should be so freaking terrible. I don't even want to watch it, although it has John Malkovich, which is pretty cool. Nevertheless, he doesn't have very much screen time, so screw that. Um, I already said, True Grit. It's a nice watch. It's far away from the Coen's best movies. It has some funny scenes, some well thought out scenes, but it's definitely not in a row with the really good Coen movies. It's a nice watch, but it's not, it doesn't live up to their standards. So True Grit probably only 5 out of 10. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether in theaters or on DVD. So that's it for now. That's it for the Jeff Bridges double pack. See you later.